So hi everyone, we're getting ready to get this underway. We are here at EGL London in the losers bracket semi-finals. With me today I have a very different commentator from who we've had today. Obviously you've been exposed to me and Loco from Apex, and we've also had Mike Bennebeck, who's the head of EGL Media, as well as Trapstar, who many of you know out there. So today I've got a very different person with me. I've got Becca Roberts from Destructoid, who you've just come on board as the PR manager for the English version of Destructoid, am I right?
Yeah, I have. So yeah, it's great to be here today.
It's great to have you. And sorry, bear with us a sec. Yeah, they're hosting 1 and 4.
Yes, 1 and 4.
Okay, so sorry about that. We just had to sort some of the teams out. So, Becca, do you just want to tell everyone a little bit about yourself and what you've been doing up until now?
Yeah, that's right. So I'm joined here with Hooligan today, and he's going to be commentating, and I'm going to be adding in a little bit extra there. So it looks like it's going to be an exciting match. It's been I've only come down today, and what the stuff I've seen has been incredible. I love the reactions; they're so amazing. It's just like it gives such a different sort of setting of multiplayer, but it's a really intense atmosphere here right now.
And already we got the compliments coming in on the stream about your radio voice that we were all talking about. So basically today we're obviously going to have this losers bracket semi-finals. I've been watching a lot of these teams play throughout this, and I have to say that I'm kind of behind Team Temp here. Tempest are very vocal. We've got the Fairy Scotsman, as he's been kindly nicknamed.
Yeah, now I've heard about him. I've heard, watch out for the Scottish guy. He will give you abuse. So
yeah,
poor French team.
Yeah, he likes to pop up in the middle of a match and start shouting
but
things.
How do you think it's going to go, really?
So I mean, Rdamage kind of in the early stages were kind of weak, and they got a bit stronger. But honestly, I think Tempest are going to be the ones going to the loser brackets finals today. And honestly, I think we may even see Tempest in the finals if they can take down Imperial in the finals. But let's not get one step ahead and see if Tempest can actually do what I'm predicting.
Well, we just have to wait and see for that. And if you were on chat there, it's Becca, spelled B-E-C-C-A. So yeah, first suggestion was right there.
Do you want to give a shout out to your Twitter so people can know?
Oh yeah, well it's Becca Roberts 17. So that's just my name, and I'm 17 because that's fun.
Yeah, that's a good reason to have the 17.
Well, no, it's because it's the day of my birthday. So
right. So not your age.
Kind of my luck. No, not my age.
I know. It's like
otherwise, I'd be. Could be the eternal 17-year-old for a long time, but
that'd be quite a good thing. Maybe we should sell that to people.
No, because then I'd always be underage, and I would never be allowed to do fun stuff, and I wouldn't be allowed to be doing this because swearing and that.
Oh yeah, and we're not allowed to swear on stream.
No, I'm not going to swear. I'm nice and polite and charming. I'm not going to swear.
I swore earlier.
Did you?
Yes. I was like, excuse my French. Yeah. And it's quite appropriate because there's French people on stage. So Becca almost legal. Becca is over 17.
Yeah, well, people don't believe me there. I went to the Eurogamer Expo this year, and the guy just literally put his hand on my shoulder and told me that I wasn't allowed through the 18 section, and I was like, oh, I'm 22, please let me.
You walked right into R1 though.
Yeah, I did. I was like, yeah, that's right, I'm allowed.
Yeah. So obviously we're going to get underway in a bit. They're just switching up. I'm just trying to see what they're doing. I think they're just all getting prepared. So the hosts of this first match are going to be Tempest. Rdamage are the higher seeded team, but they chose not to host on Hotel, so it's probably a decision of host gives you basically better range ability, so you have a stronger Lancer, stronger Star Pistol, and Hotel is notorious a map where you are stuck very close inside.
Yeah, so like where are we going to start on this? We're going to start on the Hotel map.
Yeah, so we're starting on Hotel, and then Rdamage will be hosting on Checkout and Mercy, which are kind of a bit more ranged than the rest of the map. So it's a best of 5. So first of 3 maps wins. We've seen a lot of trash talk from both of these sides. So my fingers are crossed. I'm like the sadist of trash talk. So I'm really hoping that we get some really good trash talk, and it's already starting from the coaches.
Well, here we go. It looks like we're on the loading screen. So here we go.
Yeah. So it is Hooligan here once again for those of you who keep asking. All right. So we're about to get underway. So Rdamage will be on board with Diesel. From Rdamage. Unfortunately, we're not able to provide multiple perspectives because of stream issues, but hopefully you'll enjoy being on board with him anyway. And we may switch to a different member of Rdamage, but it's unlikely because it causes a lot of problems today. So,
we love technology.
We have asked them to ghost cam as much as possible. So we've got a 4-person push inside. It looks like we've got 4 people moving inside, 2 going to the right, 2 going towards Digger.
Oh, and so they've all split up now.
Yep. We've got 1 person at Sniper Rifle now, taking some Lancer damage. For some reason, he seems to want to look away from the guy shooting at him.
Yeah. What?
Into the middle.
Oh, now we've seen it. Now, there we go.
So he's trying to multitask, but and now he's going to get pushed. He's taking a damage. Tempest wisely getting out of there, but taking some damage.
No, get behind, cover.
See, this is one of the problems you have
kill, there we go.
When it comes to competitive Gears players, people backing out and using that Lancer, really not wanting to get in those kind of shotgun fights. And we're seeing the Lancer here used even more. Trying to keep him at range, aren't they, Becca? Really just trying to keep.
That's brutal.
Our damage back. So the two guys team damaging each other here. Some good teamwork about taking each other down. So we're basically going to get underway once again. We've got one map to Tempest, who are the guys who I thought they were going to... So yeah, Loco just making sure I'm getting my stuff done. So we've got two people going inside now. It looks like the rest have gone outside. We've got two guys rushing in from Tempest. Tempest really wanting to shut down that sniper. Team kill there from Rdamage, blowing each other up.
And the volume in the room is rising.
Yeah. Everyone's just shouting at each other. Here comes the trash talk. Diesel taking down Vigorate. Nemesis taking out Baghdad.
Oh, the body's rolling down the stairs.
Yeah, and we've got a 2v1 situation right now. Rdamage, the French team here.
Yeah.
All the way from France coming out here, getting to losers bracket semis. They're kind of making it worth their while.
There's a lot of pressure under this one. You know, if they lose this one, then they're out. And so it's been all for nothing.
Yeah, definitely.
Obviously, it's, good fun, but still, the money's... It's all about the money, really.
It's all about the money.
Oh, some of you guys on a chat there just asking what's my Twitter. It's Becca Roberts 17.
I will type it in the chat for you.
Thanks, Hooligan. Oh, and
So, I wish you could hear the trash talk going on.
A lot of laughing and a lot of shouting.
So that's how you know that the French team are back in this game, because they have two coaches behind them right now. So there's 6 French people against 5 English people.
Coaches? Wow.
Yeah, so for those of you at home who aren't really aware of the coach situation, and just to explain it a little bit more, coaches kind of help you give that awareness. So they look over the 4 screens and they basically let you know what's going on. We do allow coaches at EGL because it does help teams communicate and kind of work together better as a team. We've seen a lot of smoke rushes here to this sniper rifle. The French guys really favouring it. Tempest taking down Finish in the middle. Almost full red up top here for Rdamage. Diesel really trying to lock down that Lancer and help his teammates out. There's only 2 of the French guys left against 3 of Tempest. 2 French guys really putting pressure on Baghdad, taking out Vigorate. He wasn't looking, was he?
No, he really wasn't looking. That's the thing. You just got to keep, with this kind of map, you just got to keep looking all the time. And the French team they seem to be favouring the smoke grenades, trying to sort of maybe that's their tactic. Maybe they've got a bit of a game plan. Yeah.
So we got a 2v2 situation here. Baghdad taking out Nemesis in a 1v1. He's not afraid of anything. And now the 2 French guys are going to push. One goes down. It's going to be a 2v1 situation. Oh, Diesel getting the body. We've got some massive shouting going on.
That was just head on head. That was just,
this is going to get aggressive because we're 3 rounds into this game and we have people getting up and shouting at each other.
This match already, compared to the last match, is just so much. There's so much more energy in it because both teams are just both pushing against each other, aren't they?
Yeah. So the French teams are really making the push now, and Tempest really have to do something about this because they're getting quite dominated. Rdamage able to just grab that digger uncontested, using the digger to good advantage, taking out Nemesis. D2 is on fire right now, taking out Kramsey as well, giving some real trash talk. Baghdad taking out Tempest, and now there's a 4v1 situation. Wow, D2 is talking trash. I wish you could hear this. This is pretty impressive trash talk, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, they pretty much all just ganged up on this poor guy.
Yeah.
I was a bit sorry for him. Yeah. But there you go. It's what happens when you just sort of run out.
Yeah, understood. So we're underway again. Really going to push. So smoke grenades again. So the French really favouring getting that sniper rifle.
That seems to be their tactic, that they keep doing it over and over again.
Oh, Baghdad taking out Nemesis in mid. D2 did go down. He's their best slayer for Rdamage. French getting pressured now from two sides. This guy is on his own from Tempest. Bad play from Vigorate. He got taken out by two guys from behind and one guy from front. Tempest are getting way too aggravated here, pushing straight in. It's a 3v2 situation here, Becca. It's not looking good for Tempest.
No, it's really not.
One of the French team goes down. Two of the French team down. Tempest getting his friend up. May go down to Lancer Fire. Got one cleared. Two cleared. Meat Shield not saving him from the Lance Fire. He's going to get cleared up. This Lancer is not going to do it. 1v1 situation. Oh! Diesel taking out.
Oh, wow.
So we have Rdamage taking the round from Tempest in a 4v1 situation. The French really showing out strong here.
It almost seems like Tempest are just really, they're really trying hard because it's obviously the pressure's really on with this, but it's almost like they're playing without tactics.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just going in for you. They're just respawning, then going straight in and just not thinking about covering or using. Yeah, because obviously the French have their tactics that they're using, but it's almost like they're the same ones over again. But at least they've got tactics, like they're using the smoke grenades, hiding behind the corners, waiting, pushing, then coming up from the other team from behind, like that kind of thing. It's just obviously that's their coaches saying, come on guys, like they're just hiding there. So. Well,
I mean, their coaches are doing very well. They got two guys sitting over their shoulders, really keeping an eye on everything that's going on for that team, and it's showing. So we're switching hosts now anyway. So let's remember that was on Tempest host, and Tempest host did not make the use of that extra damage Lancer, or at least the extra registration Lancer, to do something with it. So not looking good for Tempest here. And now we've got the Rdamage team able to host up.
Might have been warming up. Still got 4 more rounds to go.
Well, I mean, the problem we've had today is that a lot of the teams who have lost the first map have ended up losing the first game, which is kind of telling. So I hope that is the case, because I'm kind of behind Tempest on this one, I must admit. And it's not two coaches, I must admit. Check out. So we're going on check out next, as I was just confirming with the French team.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. They're going to be hosting it, so if they can get into that middle area, and in the middle area there's a platform. If they can get on that platform with a host Lancer, they're going to cause some really, really real problems.
Well, we'll have to wait and see, because I really want it to be a bit more of a varied match, because otherwise it's just going to be the 3 and then done. Yeah. Which we never want to see that here. We want to see some real anger and violence, but maybe not as much as what we had from what happened at FIFA earlier, where there was a controller smashed on it.
Yesterday someone had a controller smashed over their head. Yeah, completely right, Becca.
Gaming anger.
Well, that's one of the cool parts I think about these events, is that you see the emotion, but then at the end of it, everyone shakes hands.
Oh no, that's a really great thing.
There's some really big insults going in there as well, aren't there?
Yeah.
Everyone just takes it on the chin. Well, some people take it on the head with a controller, apparently.
I guess it's kind of like, money's involved, that kind of thing. But yeah, it is all about, I think, what has been demonstrated from Rdamage here is just, the tactics that they've used. They're really working as a team, and
it's
just sort of setting up now.
Well, we'll be back in a minute. We're just going to let these guys set up, and then we'll be talking about it. That's the key to commentary. So we are back. We're getting ready to get this match started on checkout. So once again, we'll be on board with Rdamage Diesel. Again, we do apologise that we can't switch point of views on the fly. I would love to be able to do it, but EGL, as you can see, Becca, is a huge event this year. And we've had 1,000,001 things to set up with, and unfortunately Gears is a late addition to this event. Our sponsors at Microsoft have been amazing at providing prizes for it. We're going to have some amazing competitions later. We're actually going to give some stuff away in the stream in the final. But yeah, unfortunately this was a late edition because we weren't planning to bring it here till 2012. So we're really happy to have it here today, and it's a nice taste of what's to come from the EU circuit next year.
Yeah, definitely. And
it,
Gears is really popular, so and it's great to get everyone together and get some fighting going.
Yeah. I mean, we see this from Americans all the time, and it's nice to see, English people and people coming over from France, and we had a Danish team here as well. It's these teams are coming out to compete in person, and it's a completely different type of atmosphere. All I can say to you guys watching the stream is if you're in the UK, or even if you're in the US, find your local LAN event, go to it. If you're in the UK, come to EGL. It's an experience and a half.
So you were telling me the differences between the European Gaming League and the American Gaming League.
Yeah, so I mean, even the teams are very different. So what we've seen in this tournament compared to things like MLG in the US is a lot more aggression, a lot more willingness to take risks and to run in. You have got the odd team out there like Imperial who are a lot more reserved.
Yeah, sort of like let the action come to them, and then it's kind of like stakeout. But these teams, both of them, seem really active. Yeah. This is much more fast-paced than I was expecting.
Now we're seeing Rdamage taking on 3 people from Tempest in the middle. It looks like we've got 2 there for Rdamage. One taking a 4-point body shot. Real trouble for Tempest in the middle. See, once again, unlucky. Tempest got lucky there because Rdamage came all around them, and then Tempest somehow managed to turn it back on Rdamage.
Sort out their tactics for this one, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, D2 is on fire today. This boy is destroying everybody. Don't mess with D2 today. We are on board with D2. Chasing down Nemesis. Nemesis is in some real trouble. That Lancer is not going to save him. That shotgun's probably going to take him out. Lucky for Tempest there that they can go down. D2 has confidence. He's in a 2v1 situation. He's running at them.
Just running at them, exactly. I mean, in the last match we were looking at there, there were people saying you can't kill people with a shotgun. They were getting really angry. But this guy's just no fear.
Well, I mean, the Lancers did shut him down in the end.
Yeah.
As you said, that is typical commentary luck. But yeah, that's completely right. What you're saying, Becca, is that the shotgun has been something that is harder to get kills with now, not because it's not any worse, but the Lancer is so strong in Gears of War 3 with stopping power and the damage and the huge clip. Yeah. So it's nice to see teams using that shotgun as it should be. This is what Gears of War is about. It's about a combination of the two.
Smoke grenades going in there.
Yeah, smoke grenades going in. Unfortunately, not really doing anything to deter the French. They seem to be on a roll right now. They have some unstoppable momentum. Tempest seem to be all over the place. Baghdad, you know what? The French are winning the 1v1 situations. It's making all the difference. Baghdad taking out 2 before he gets taken out by Rise of Tempest. Rise of Tempest taking out 2 as well. Bring it back to 2v2. We have 1v1s going on everywhere. What a match as Finish takes out Nemesis. D2 coming up from behind. What a match. This is all action.
Wow, this is completely, it's turned in the opposite direction now, hasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. So this is a really good match. I'm really happy to see 2 teams willing to go head on with each other.
Yeah.
It's providing some very good action.
Right,
so once
they're
again,
all sticking together and then moving out. It seems like they are. Well, one of them's gone off, but they do seem to be sticking together. Their tactics
that's
that they're
exactly
forming.
what I was about to pick up on. We have a torque bow on the left-hand side, and no one wants it. Everyone's about checkout, getting that platform. It's not about the sniper. It's not about the incendiaries. It's about that platform giving you the angles. You see there, you've got Rdamage going straight onto that platform as soon as they secure it. Incendiaries do help. Sniper does help, but it's all about that platform on this map, and if you have that platform you have a massive advantage. Now you see that they do have the torque bow over, and what a shot by Diesel!
That was awesome.
And it's so funny hearing the French people actually insulting in English. It's fantastic. These guys come all the way here and they speak English to throw out the insults. That's real dedication. I'm really proud to have these French guys here. Tour de force.
Well, they need the other team to understand that they think that they're noobs.
Yeah, definitely. So they're really putting some pressure on with Snipe here. Cramsey taking out D2 with the torque. Now that's important because D2 has been doing a lot of damage for Rdamage. Cramsey taking out 2 with the torque. He's going to get his head up. That was almost a choke.
Close.
At least he got the body shot. So we've got a 2v2 situation here. I think Tempest may turn this round around, especially having torque. Rdamage not afraid to push them down at the photo center. Becca, what are you expecting to happen here?
I don't know. I think they're going to come around from behind. But
it looks like it.
It
really does look like it. But it's we're in.
Oh, and he's taking a different position. He's walking around. He's obviously seeing where they
are.
are.
He's coming up from behind.
I'm saying, yeah, going around from behind.
And it looks like Tempest haven't seen it, and they're going to take some real pain. They get a sniper shot. They are trying to push Rdamage here. Rdamage wisely coming and supporting. Diesel somehow getting a one shot at that distance and punishing. And there you go. It's a 2v1 advantage. So French looking really strong here. You know, I was expecting Tempest to be winning these.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's what we were saying before, weren't we? But they, you know, they.
The Scottish Ferry is not flying tonight.
No, I want the other team to sort of do well, so that I can hear some more trash talk from that side.
Yeah. So
it's just the other, you know, when they just get absolutely beaten down.
Yeah, definitely. So we've got again everyone going to Torpo. Sorry, it's a sniper rifle. Everyone wanting that checkout platform. Rdamage are just not afraid to run at them, are they?
There's just two of them.
So we've got a 2v1 situation here. Baghdad on his right. What you'll see is Baghdad run around the right as soon as he gets a chance. Tempest will try and push on this left. But Baghdad will push on the right, take out one person, and then Tempest will panic. That's what they've happened to him every single round.
Yeah, what do you feel like their main tactics are on this? They will just want to get to that main checkout platform. But
Rdamage have some real spunk. That's the only way I can say it. They have some real spunk.
Absolutely fearless.
They really will push without question.
Maybe because you know, everyone sort of expects teams to hold back and, you know, do a bit of a stakeout, which is what we've seen a lot today so far.
Yep.
But maybe they're just, you know, trying to play against expectations and just go for it.
Yeah, and that's the scary thing about them, because you're not expecting it, are you? Exactly like you said it was, Becca.
Freak the other team out.
Yeah. Pretty much.
You've gone to a little bit of a step.
And there you go, look, as I said, Baghdad pushed to the right, but he got punished. Tempest knew it was coming. They've caught onto their tactics. No. Now another member of Rdamage down. Cramsey taking him out. D2 is now out. This is a round for Tempest, unless there's an amazing clutch coming. Oh, here we go. Tempest getting up, giving his fairy slaps. Here we go. He's getting very aggressive down here. See, Tempest.
That was some bad language.
Oh, that is nothing. We've heard people saying about you could land an aeroplane on that forehead and everything like that. It gets very personal down here at the Gal stage. Language is not good. But, you know, like I said to you earlier, Becky, you know, the great thing about these people, and as you saw in the earlier match, was everyone shakes hands at the end of it. It gets really heated, really aggressive, and then everyone is sporting. As long as it's kept within the game, it's fair game. They're getting flanked here. D2 managing to pull off the flank.
What's Diesel doing?
Unfortunately,
just running straight into it.
Now Tempest have caught onto the.
Yeah, it's just they've seen what their tactics are, and they're just like, you know, the French team are just spreading out and running in. We were discussing that they had really great tactics earlier, but it maybe seems like this map is a bit too much for them.
Well, they're not changing their tactics. That's the problem. I mean, Tempest have caught on to what they're doing.
Because their tactics in the first game, they were just throwing the smoke grenade and then going for the sniper, and then like taking that corner and holding that cover. But on this one as well, they kept doing that every single time. On every round.
Just as a reminder for those of you out there, sorry to say that, Becca, for those of you asking, it is Hooligan here. I'm the EGL Gears of War commentator, as Tempest takes out Baghdad in the middle, and I've also got with me Becca Roberts, who is the head of Europe PR for Destructoid.
Destructoid.
I need to learn your title. I'm just some words together. Europe plus PR.
Destructoid person.
Okay, that's cool. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Oh, Tempest knew Diesel was coming. Tempest look like they've got this map now. Rdamage getting too cocky. It was working for them earlier. D2 going down. Tempest have shut them down. They've seen it coming. Cramsey goes down. There they go. Tempest get the map and bring it back. It's one map all.
Here we go. Here's a trash talk.
Yeah, like
the
coaches
aren't looking. There's some worried faces.
All I will say is I'm glad this isn't boxing, because these two would be knocking each other out by now. This is great competitive
Okay, come on. Are they going to change their strategy now? Okay,
well we've actually finished this match. Now we're actually going to back out and move to the next map.
What's the next map?
Mercy. So
okay.
This plays into the hands
how do you
of the
feel? How do you feel that they could do it well this map?
If Rdamage don't change their tactics, and this is a big if, because I think they will, but if Rdamage play the same way they have played, this is all in Tempest's hands. It's currently one map all, and Rdamage basically look like, if they don't change their tactics, Mercy is a map where they're going to get ripped apart, because there's a lot more range, there's a lot more space, and it's Mercy. So you know, you're really going to see them if they continue these shotgun pushes. They're going to be in a bit of trouble. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. We'll be back in a minute. We're just going to have a little discussion and make sure everything sets up, and then we'll sort of